fall recipe for you today, and it's going to be delicious and simple, and it is
Paleo pumpkin muffins.
yummy.
It's pretty good.
It is delicious. Yeah, nice and moist, flavorful. Yeah.
And another thing to add, if you're weaning if you're starting baby-led weaning, you can actually use these muffins as something because they're super soft and they're easy and they're healthy for your baby to have, and so yeah, they're really good.
Delicious.
You ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay. The first thing that you want to do is set your oven to 350 degrees. All right, so the list of ingredients you're going to need to make these muffins are 2 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then for your wet ingredients, you're going to need 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, and in this bowl we've got 1.5 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice, and then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then right here we have coconut oil. It's 1/4 cup that's been melted down. You want to make sure though, it's kind of good to let it cool just a little bit. You don't want to put super hot melted coconut oil in with your cold egg and everything. You don't want your eggs to scramble.
Okay, everyone, we're ready to get started now. We're going to put all this together. We have our bowl, which Megan has already mixed the dry ingredients in here. And we're going to just whisk today. We're not going to use a electric blender. We're just going to whisk today because it's a good batter to just mix up. We also have a muffin tin. We've got them lined with our cupcake liner, so it'll be a nice, easy cleanup.
We're going to go ahead and just get everything mixed together. This is really, really quick because literally all you have to do is just dump everything in the almond flour. There's no rhyme or reason, you just put it in there. So we're gonna go ahead and crack. How about we both crack?
Okay.
It makes it even quicker.
Yeah.
We're just gonna crack our eggs.
Okay.
And then we're going to take our pumpkin, scoop that in there. What I love about this recipe is the fact that if you don't own a mixer, I mean, how cheap are these? These things are so cheap. You can just use a whisk. You can even use a spoon, like a big spoon. It blends together super, super easy. All right, so we're throwing the maple syrup in there, and that's the 1/2 cup. And then we've got our spices. We've got the vanilla. And then last but not least, we've got the coconut oil.
I love recipes that simple.
I know.
Oh my goodness, just dump it in there
And then we're
mix
just
it up.
gonna whisk it.
It's great.
We really could have put the cinnamon and stuff in with the dry, but that's how listen, like a 5-year-old could do this. Like, it's that easy. Little kids, you can get your kids involved. If you want to bake together, you can let them do it. This is something fun that the whole family can get involved with. And this is gonna bake for 20 minutes in the oven. And like I said, it's really great for little ones because they're so soft and you don't have to worry about, can they chew it or not. All right, that's it. You wanna make sure everything's blended mixed really, really good. And this is the consistency you're looking for. It's thick, but it's not, what is the word? It's thick, but it's not like heavy. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Pasty. Is that a good word? Pasty. Okay, everyone, we've got the batter mixed up here, and we are ready to pop these in these cupcake liners. And we're anxious to get these in the oven and start baking some pumpkin muffins.
You know something that I really love, and I remember when I was little, we would always bake together. And we would taste the frosting and stuff. We did that. That's what's good about baking. It's like a family thing. It brings cooking, everything. It just brings your family together.
It does.
And I have some of the most special memories of doing this stuff with my mom in the kitchen. That's why we still do it today, because
it's fun.
It's just fun.
It's fun.
It just takes me back to when you're a kid, like when you're eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys, when you're doing these muffin tins, when you're filling them up, you want to make sure that you get them as evenly as possible, because if you get some that are too small or too large, you're going to have some burnt, some undercooked. So you just want to make sure. That's why the or the ice cream scoop is so good to use for this because it keeps everything really even than just using, you know, your just standard spoon. So now that we've got these in the muffin tin, we are gonna go ahead and put these in the oven. All right, so we've got the muffins in the oven. We're gonna go ahead and set the timer for 20 minutes. And something to know, the max that you wanna do for these muffins is 22 minutes. Just stick a toothpick after 20. If it comes out clean, then they're done. And if it's got a little bit of moisture still on it, just keep them in there for the next minute or 2 minutes or so. So the muffins are out of the oven and they're cold, so we're starving. I'm really hungry. I feel like I could eat a tray, so we're gonna go ahead and eat one. So I'm gonna tell you, because of how moist they are, they will kind of stick a little bit to the paper. They're not the prettiest muffin, but they're really good, so.
I didn't know they're gonna taste amazing.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm done.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. That is so good. That is ridiculously good. Wow. What's the meat? It's so easy. It's really easy to do and it's just simple. And the flavor is just amazing.
They're really good. You could do chocolate
I
chips
really
on
like
these.
it.
All right, so the muffins were delicious. You gotta make them now, tonight, 2 hours from now, tomorrow. You have to make them because they're that good and everybody's gonna love them. And so yeah, we hope you guys like this video. If you did like it, just subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you guys on the next Mountain Mama Cooking episode.